What strategy do I use for CLAT prep, particularly in current affairs and static GK as a CLAT 2027 aspirant? This is the question that I'm gonna break down in this video. Starting with what resources I use. So firstly, for current affairs, I use CLAT Post, which is a monthly magazine. It contains the monthly ongoing news in a very descriptive manner. So my first step is to just read, simply read all the content one by one, topic by topic, without any rush to memorize it. Simultaneously, I concise it in a crisp form by taking short notes after I read every topic. And for this, I use Notion, where I create and store all my notes for CLAT. Instead of copy pasting the content that I have in the monthly magazine, I rewrite in my own words, keeping the important facts and the data intact. Now, coming to the revision part, there's nothing complicated. I simply learn all the content from my notes at the end of the month, and next month I revise it before learning the next month's content. So I'm going to be doing the monthly magazine from December 2025 to November 2026. But last year when I started my prep, just to get familiar with the process, I did complete the monthly magazine of June and August 2025. And that's how I found this stat. My secondary resource for current affairs is the Hindu, which you would know is a newspaper. I read newspapers mostly to improve my vocab part, तो इसलिए मैं ज़्यादातर editorials पे focus करता हूँ. But also I get a slight overview of the world affairs through newspaper, and moreover I occasionally get some random GK facts through it as well. That's why I prefer newspapers as well for current affairs. Now some may take notes of newspapers, but I personally don't find it any useful, so I don't. Moving on to static GK, I use Lucid's book. It has the relevant chapters like Indian polity, economy, miscellaneous facts, etc. The process is quite same for static GK. I simply read one chapter and take notes of what's important. Now some may get confused about what is actually important to note in static GK, so I would suggest you to go through the PYQs, analyze them, and you'll get to know, because that's what I did. I analyzed the PYQs of the past 5 years, and that's how I got to know what's actually important, what topic is important, what type of questions. And for the revision part, similarly, I learned the notes of a chapter and revise it before moving on to the next. If you want to see my strategy for any other subject, then make sure to put it in the comment section. And that was it for the vlog. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye bye.